I'm going to measure the angle ABC, this angle, and then I'm going to measure the angle DEF. The angle ABC, I know by looking at it that it's less than 90 degrees, less than a right angle. It's called an acute angle because it's less than a right angle. So I'm going to use the polyMath as a protractor to measure the angle. So I'm placing the little arrow there at the vertex of the angle, at the point of the angle. So that's at B, and the 0 line is along this line here. The lines must always go out past the edge of the protractor so as you can read the measurement. So that's 0, 10, it's not quite 20, it's 3 back from 20, which means it is 17 degrees. So that angle is 17 degrees. And we can write 17 degrees in there if we want to. $17 degrees. There. Next, I'm going to measure this angle here, DEF, this one. I know by looking at this one that it's bigger than 90 and it's smaller than 180. 180 is a straight angle there. So this angle is called an obtuse angle. And I know my answer before I even start must be between 90 and 180. Again, I'll place the arrow of the polyMath there on E, just there on E. Slide it up along, just like that. And then have this over here, this line of the protractor just along the line. So when you have that fixed up properly, then another little bit count up along. I have to go from here right around to here. Now I can start counting. You always start with 0. So 0, 10, 20, and I could count right around there, or I could say the 0 is on the inside numbers. So I'll go around, and when I come around here, it's the inside numbers I'll take note of. So that's 150, 151, 152, 153, 154. So that angle there is 154 degrees. That one there. And it makes sense. It is between 90 and 180. You could want to find out what the measure of this angle here was. Again, you know by looking at it that it's bigger than 180, because 180 would be like that, just go that far. And it's less than a full circle, which is 360. The protractor will only measure as far as 180 degrees, so I couldn't use the protractor to directly measure that. So the way you would find out what this reflex angle measures, it's reflex, it's between 180 and 360. You just subtract. We know this is 154, so we know this bit here must be 360 degrees minus 154. So 360 degrees minus 154 degrees. That's the measure of the reflex angle. The reflex angle DEF. It's equal to that. Now all you've got to do is to take that from that, and that will give you 206 degrees. And that's how you would do that one there.